Welcome in. We've made some changes after that last seed that I uploaded for Ship of Harkinian. This time we start with the Master Sword. That's right, we're gonna start with it. I've had enough bad seeds specifically because of Master Sword, but to make up for that, I have shuffled two new things, being cows and let's see here. What was the other thing I shuffled? Cows and the frog song rupees. So there's definitely some things that could go poorly, but we expect that it won't go as poorly as it has lately. So with that being said, we've got new cosmetics, we've got new randomized audio. Let's get going. 3, 2, 1, go. Back of Lon Lon. Okay. Equip this, and we'll check this shed. Oh, we actually start with Eponas. And that's Nehru's, which actually could be something. Okay, stick. Bottle of blue fire. Okay. We've already got a bottle. We can unfreeze King Weep. Epona's is good when you start with Cow Sanity. I assume it's faster to crawl back out of here than it is to walk, but never certain on that. All right, so we've taken care of 2 cows. Let's go take care of some scrubs. Then we've got a song to get. We've got more cows up front. Talon's chickens. So Lon Lon actually ending up to be a pretty loaded place. What do we got? Blue rupee, no thank you. Purple rupee, no thank you. Not until I spend some money. And a recovery heart, also no thank you. So Lon Lon scrubs, out. Look at Malin over there, just standing in there, waiting for us to play a song for her. Or, well, I guess waiting for her to teach us a song to play to her? Question mark? I guess she's teaching us the song, so let's stick with that. What you got, Malin? Minuet, I do like that. It's a very nice song to start with. Probably what I play after going to market. All right, let's play music for some cows. Loopy. All right, nothing on the cows. Let's check the chickens. We are just the animal whisperer today. We're talking to scrubs, we're talking to cows, we're talking to chickens. We're gonna be talking to frogs. Oh, nice. I actually got all 3 of them very quickly. All right, well, Lon Lon had very little. But let's go see what all the shops in market have for us. This feels like it'll be a good play. Shops, being as cheap as they are, make for a lot of potential early items. And I don't know if that's something that you would consider to be like making the seed easier or harder. Yes. That means, you know, you have more items early, which makes navigation and unlocks a lot more checks that you can do. Ooh, there's a medallion. And is that I do spy double defense. Buy a couple things here. We've got our first medallion. Well, I guess our second medallion. Go check this shop, see what we can find. Goron Ruby and a stick grade. All right, I'll take both of those. Cool. Now let's head over and do the shooting gallery. Wait for it. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Oh man, I missed. I was expecting them to come from the left, forgetting. I swear, no matter how many times I play this game, this set of checks, the shooting galleries, never gonna be what I would call completely easy, especially when I swap controls fairly often. When I play the normal randomizer, I get a little bit less sensitive, well, I guess more sensitive vertically in terms of controls, less sensitive horizontally, and then this is the opposite. Huh? Not again. Not again. Shadow Wath. I know this isn't the same seed as the other day. Alright, Prelude, fantastic. Final Frogs is dead. Shadow, the bane of my existence. Kakariko Wath. Alright. ×2. Interesting. A progressive bow, yes please. I would very much like a bow. Some bombs. Nope. We do not need those because we have no bomb bag. Prelude was a nice find though. Means we can very quickly get back to the market. And I think it's kind of funny. The other day's seed, we didn't touch Child Lost Woods at all. And now that's like the first thing we're checking today. One of each. What do we got? Just blue whoopies. Whoop whoop. Alrighty, on to the bridge scrub. Survey says Zora shopkeeper sells a piece of heart. Alright, not really. Purple rupee, sure. That does net positive. Alrighty, on to Kiri Forest, where we have 9 checks. Eye of Truth and Spirit has some sort of garbage. Hello. Oh. Don't do it to me too. Oh my god. No. Why, game? Why you do this? That was just rude. Back-to-back ice traps. It's Greg. And Iron Boot. Wait, those aren't real. I will buy Greg the green rupee, though. You found Greg. It was worth it. God bless it. I almost fell for a 3rd ice trap. I can't believe that. Can you guys believe that? Flash falling for ice traps? What do we got? Nothing. All right, Kokiri Forest was nothing. So at this point, I want to go to the bridge to check what item we get from the ocarina. And then wait for nighttime, do nighttime market, and oh boy, wow, we're getting nothing. All right, we might be able to route in Dompe Dig here, but night market seems like the place we want to go. We don't have any sort of explosives, so I can't consider going to Zora's River. We got plenty of money. I should probably do chickens, because we know Kakariko is Way of the Hero twice, so we're likely gonna find a bunch of things in the shops. So I am going to check Skull Hint while we're right here. Arrows, good. A bomb bag on 20. And a heart container. All right, bomb bag we might be able to bypass. That's not good though. This is feeling very reminiscent of the seed from the other day. All right, and nothing on Anju here. I'm just gonna go wait for nighttime. We'll do Dompe Dig, and then we'll go night market, and then adult. What is our time of day looking like? It's at least getting there. We're pretty close to nighttime, at least. Our child spawn is pretty bad, though, I will admit. Not really one you're gonna ever want to save and quit to. Unless for some reason we actually do need those skulls. Then that's access to Lon Lon skulls, I guess. Alrighty. Speaking of skulls, should I? Nah, well, okay. Should you start farming skulls here because of the bomb bag on 20? Probably. Am I going to? Nope. Not a chance. I can get in here, right? Read the hint. When I dug up, oh, wait, what? Can you only read that as an adult? What you got? Money. Nobody likes it. Okay, everybody likes money, but nobody wants money from Dumpe. All right, nothing there either. Well, it's not looking good. All right. Let's go to Temple of Time and do night market, and then from there we definitely go adult. You could argue that spending as much time as I have on not immediately going adult and looking for our stuff is a poor decision, but I think in these settings it can be worth doing this. I mean, that's pretty nice. I don't know why I'm farming that, because we don't need that. Especially when you're trying to route in shops. Ooh, boy. Wait, that's a nice trap. No! Is this actually a bow? Yes, it is actually a bow. And we'll buy the rupee. Let's go. Oh, you know what? I probably should have read this, huh? Shadow. All right, so being inside Ganon's castle means that we cannot have any interest in Ocarina of Time. I got a little worried seeing that Shadow had a dungeon reward though. All right, what do we got? Real Fortress, Market, DC, Ice, Shadow. All right. Well, put this here, put this here. That's all equipped. Let's go. It is right at the beginning of nighttime, so I should be able to head to Zora's River like my usual opener. I just realized I don't think I ever read these, did I? Mullen's Obstacle Course, Piece of Heart. Lens of Truth in Domain. 30 Skulls is dead. Cowan Stable gifts bombs. All right, well, none of those were helpful hints, that's for sure. Technically I could already go to Fortress and GTG. I don't really feel like right now is the time to do that though. I mean, green medallion does actually, ooh, I could full clear Fortress besides Song of Storms. That's a consideration. Is that hovers? It does appear to be hovers. Or irons, one of the two. That is hovers. We will need those. Oh, well, okay. Go get that after. It is nice to start with a sword, though. All right, into the grotto, and it's gilded. Let's go. Sunken chest deep in the woods contains bomb chews. Sunken chest. Oh. Why are there so many ice traps? Sunken chest deep in the woods. Is that the well? Like, oh, fire's foolish. That's nice. Is that like the well of Forest Temple? All right, actual hovers. Nice. Get those on the button that they should be. I can actually rush ice here. Thanks to that. Mountain foolish. All right, well. That makes this even more likely. Nice. I think I'm gonna unfreeze the Zora shop here as opposed to King Mweep. Oh. 4 pieces of heart. Seriously? That is a shop. Oh boy. Winds of ice surround a huge rupee. I also have no idea what that is. I probably need to take off my bunny hood here. All right, I'm just gonna line this up the way I usually do instead. There we go. There we go. Simple Mweep skip. We know Fountain is dead, so I'm not going to worry about that. Kokiri Forest is also foolish. Good thing we didn't already check the entirety of that or something. Oh, wait. Come on, let me up. Ice cavern. Ow. Ow. No, don't do it. No! I got hit twice there. There we go. Everybody's dropping Greg's. Alright, well, I guess I'm doing this first. Since I missed the rupee I was meaning to get. I'm just missing all the rupees. This bunny hood ruining me. Alright, I don't have hooks, so I can't take the shortcut here. Ow. I'm just getting popsicled everywhere I go right now. Alright. I'm actually gonna stop and get these hearts because I feel like I'm in that bad of a scenario. Alright. There was just a large brown chest there. That could be another bottle. But that's about the only thing that would be useful in that, I think. Choose definitely would be in a gold chest until we find the first one. Is it really the last chest of ice? Wait. Do I start? Oh, I started with map and compass. I was like, wait a second. I thought I put those in their own dungeon. Nope. Not in these settings, I didn't. Makes dungeons have a little bit more value to them. It's pretty easy right now for dungeons to have almost no value due to the dungeon rewards no longer being in dungeons necessarily. Come on. Push. Thank you. Bye-bye, baddie. Ah! Cheap shot. I don't actually know if you could do this without the sword. I think it would, not actually... I don't think you could get that without a sword. Funnily enough. Alright. A little bit of finesse here. And finesse be gone. All right, we need a bottle of blue fire. And what are the odds I can... I didn't think so. All right, on to the Wolfos so we can find our dungeon reward. Unless I've gone crazy and mispeaked one of the couple checks, but fairly certain that it would be hard to miss an orange medallion. Mark White Wolfos off the bingo card at 27 minutes. And have a great time. All right, here's what we were looking for. Nice thing is that means we didn't have to make a decision about whether we wanted the song. And the song is Storms. All right. CL. Oh, I've already read these. There's nothing really over here in terms of stuff as far as I can tell, so we're just gonna go straight to Kakariko. We have a nice time of day here. I'm not actually sure what ended up setting my time of day to day. Oh, you know what? It was daytime when we went into Fountain. That's what it was. All right, Kakariko shops. What will you have? Give me dins and magic, please. That's the two things I want to see here. Ruto's letter is technically logically required. Not what we were wanting to see though. Okay, wow. more money. Nothing in here. Market way of the hero. All right. Don't actually need that money. Just want to break that crate. That way we can make this jump. Piece of art. Requiem. Uh-oh. That's definitely something that could be Wath. We're hoping it's just Requiem to get Nocturne, though. Green. Patience. And then we've got some blues. Nice. Oh! How many ice? I swear, I did not change anything to do with ice trap settings in any of the videos this week. They have been the exact same the entire week. I don't know what's going on. Choose. Hello, my beautiful logic breakers. All right. Try getting this hint this time. Is it only an adult hint? Hyrule Field again? I swear I rolled a new seed. Like, what is going on? This is definitely different from the last seed, but it feels very weird and similarly, like, has similar bad things so far. Ow. Come on. Well, it's been so long since we had to do that jump with the sword that apparently I have not been great at doing it. Recovery heart. Wow, just garbage. Okay. Reset and void here because we want to go check the Royal Tomb song. And I really want to go up the mountain, but at the same time, it'd be kind of nice if we could just Requiem from the back of here. If one of these is Nocturne, though, that is very good. Song of Time. All right, come on, Nocturne. Oh boy, I see a gilded chest. That's already bad. So we need a child projectile or choose. Sorry is. Oh boy, that was neither of the things I was hoping for. Ocarina of Time teaches the sun song. What is that? Is that a fish? Fish. Alrighty. Wait, where am I going? I want to go to the dongos. Eek. So if I don't waste all of my chews, I have the ability to ignore the child spirit projectile requirement and get whatever that gilded chest is, assuming that I can, you know, get a key. But at the same time, we're not in like 5 chews is not many at all, and we know we have to go into DC. So without a strength, that's a little bit of a I mean, we're gonna use our chews, don't get me wrong, we're gonna break that logic. It's just will we have enough to continue? I don't know. We're gonna be hoping for another pack of chews somewhere. Right there would have been nice, but guess not. All right, we're gonna save here. Because the other thing we have to remember is that, oh, you know what? Hang on. I wanted to see, can I turn off auto saving? Settings, no. Auto save off. There we go. Wall of ice protects a piece of art. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the switch here because I want to reset and not lose these chews. So assuming that this scrub has nothing, which it does. Awesome. Then that saves me 2 chews. Doesn't save me that one, but it does save me the rest. Don't have to worry about the one I used on that bomb wall for the hint. Don't have to worry about the one that I used on the bomb wall to get to the scrub. I am just gonna kind of hope here that none of these chests are great. I'm hoping that the scrub over there has what I'm looking for. Nice. What do you got, bud? Arrows. Nope. Want to use as few resources as I possibly can. I know you can do an arrow strat here. That seemed quick enough. Yeah, let's go. Cool. All right. Gonna have to use the chew here. Looks like we did not get rewarded for it. I don't think I can get chews yet. Oh, apparently I can. Wait, I can just farm chews. I thought chew drops were still locked behind a bomb bag. Well then, change of plans. We have a new plan. We can actually beat King Dodongo now too. There is a chest there. And we're gonna head straight for this one. It's nothing. All right, what do we got on you two? Arrows, no thank you. Huge rupee, no thank you. All right, well, all the scrubs here were dead. I don't know of a way to ground jump with choose. I probably wouldn't use choose for that anyway. But this could be more choose. It's probably just a piece of heart, but it could be more choose. It's a piece of heart, like I thought. All right, is this the dungeon reward? It is. Nice. All right, so we are out of here. Now I just need to find a grass patch. I kind of want to go back down to the graveyard to farm for more chews. I don't usually have good luck with those drops, but at this point we have determined that I can farm chews, so we're going to. I'm gonna check the grotto while I'm here then too. Kind of hoping that we find something other than that requiem that might be you know, Wath. All right, where else do we got? Fortress and shadow. Yep. All right, nothing there. Actually, I probably just ignore Goron City at this point. I think from here I just end up going to Gerudo Fortress. Wait, where am I going? Oh, buddy. Choose immediate. Not many, but we got one at least. Let's try and farm this a couple times. Okay. So 1 pack and 2 sets of bushes. One pack and 3 sets of bushes. One pack and 4 sets of bushes. All right, I'll give this one more shot. All right, well, unfortunate. You guys wouldn't happen to drop chews, would you? Yeah, didn't think so. I have absolutely no high hopes for this seed. I should probably check field on my way since we know there is a hookshot here somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and try to farm for more chews when I get the chance as well. Boulder of Destiny, do you have my hook? Nope. So green medallion song is Serenade. As much as I don't want to waste all my chews doing field checks, a hook is kind of worth it, as long as it's not on OOT again. Or there. I didn't want it there either. Alright. Head back this way. I'm gonna farm that grass patch, see if we can get some more juice, and then head to Southfield and wrap that around to Fortress and Valley. No chews. No chews. Don't think I got any chews off of that either. Nope. Never lucky. Oh, not here either. What do we got? Obscured by volcanic ash is a red rupee. I'm guessing that's the item on top of the volcano. All right. Drop the horse off here. Is this hook sphere 0 is the question. It's looking like it. Music in the test of radiance reveals the boomerang. Music in the test of radiance. There's our hook shot. So that might be... I guess here is that is the ZL check of light trial? Question mark? That's my best guess for that hint. We do have storms. I have to remember that. There's a bunch of scrubs that I can get in Valley and Fortress. Hookshot puts most of GTG available now. Obviously we can't do toilet and we can't do strength 2 things, but otherwise things are looking good. That's a bloopy. You know what? I was gonna check this hint stone and the crate, but I actually want to check the hint stone as a child. That seems to be a small chest. Because there's a cow there. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Scrubs. I almost forgot them again. What do we got? Blue rupee. Nope. What do you got? Red rupee. Nope. All right. Wasting my time. Silly scrubs. There we go. Part of me actually wants to get caught, that way we can peek the chest, but who needs it? We get to actually do this with a sword for once? This is fantastic. Enjoy your getting stuck in the lamp, ma'am. Alrighty. We needed this card. Well, most likely anyway. There's 3 out of the 5 checks that we can do without the card, but... Oh, wait. Never mind. That's not scrubs. I am just crazy. That's right. We've been playing beginner RSL lately with Grotto Shuffle last couple seeds, so that being scrubs the last couple seeds has actually made me think that those were scrubs all the time. All right, I should just peek this then. All right, that's not it. HBA it is. I'm gonna try a new strat on HBA today. Oh, hi, cat. Chase has come to say hello to you, YouTube. Unfortunately, oh, right, have to be on horse. All right, let's. I'm gonna try. Okay, I actually think I've already ruined it. Yeah, there was no way I was getting the 1500. All right, I don't like that strategy. I've seen people that can just like get all of the arrows into that target I was looking at. Oh boy. Okay. It's on 1500. We're gonna get a pretty good score though. All right, there is our green medallion. What are we missing? We're just missing Shadow Kit at this point. And magic and, well, okay, Shadow Kit plus lights. Oh, well, that might be something. A hammer. There's magic. All right, dins and lights. Those be what we're looking for. God, it's so nice to have a sword. Oh, juice. All right. They couldn't all be good ones. Huggies. Is that a scale? Oh my goodness. All right, well. Where on earth is going to be our item this time? Hey, that's not a nice trap. Let's go. Do keys matter before I start opening any of these chests? No, no, no. So one key could matter? I'll grab one key. Oops. I prefer to go this way. Oh, glorious, glorious sword. Nice. And it's just a small key. All right. Let's reset. Yeah, we'll check this first. Upper chest. And then that's it for the maze. Everything else is Garbo. All right. There we go. All right, don't need that. There's no point in counting small keys at this point because we can't get the strength stuff. I have no way of determining how many keys are left to try and think about toilet, so just not gonna bother at this point. Scale. What else does that put into logic? So that puts in the lake item and all the frogs because now bombs aren't relevant. And we did turn on frog shuffle, so there we go. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. All right, nothing there either. We've got one more chest? One more, yeah. All right, let's see what we can find. Survey says it's dead. Go back to Minuet and we can head to Goron City. I'm gonna start rushing hints at this point. To try and figure out where my Dins is. We've already found our 2 Kakariko Woths most likely. Market was probably just the wait, hang on. Was probably just the reward that we got there. Oh, I can actually do all this with hammer. Deku stick, no thank you. Wallet, sure. I should probably check the SFM grotto now. Oh, you know what? And there's scrubs up there too that I didn't check. Not gonna get that. Go check these scrubs. Nehru's Passion. That is not real. Shard of Agony. That is also not real. Stop it. Why? Why would you do this to me? At least we know fire is foolish. We don't have to worry about that with this hammer. Is there anything else here? Technically, I can just play Saria's here. All right. More hints. And more trash. OGC is foolish. All right, well, that's not a lot, but it's something. There we go. How could this happen to me? Zero Goron. I don't know what it is about exploding Gorons that are rolling around, but it seems to be a thing that we like to do. Alright, we're not going to skip this hint stone this time. Spirit Temple Way of the Hero. Oh, I'm sorry, Chase. Spirit. Wouldn't you know, it had an important hint again. And that one's a bad one. Although we know where it probably is. Nothing. Gilded? Hey, a bum bag. Inside Ganon's as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's terrifying. Oh, don't forget the shop. And I can't forget the scrubs. Nothing in the shop. I guess I'm going hook shot into this. And I can use Song of Time here. Let's go visit the scrubbies. All right, what do you guys got? Zora tunic, sure. I'll equip it. Strength. Okay. Bombs. No, I'm good. I already got one of those. This is not Zora, scrubbies. These scrubbies Already coming in handy. What are they called? We're on city scrubbies. That's the words I was looking for. Is this red rupee? It is. We know we don't have to go into fire. There's Nocturne. All right. That's Deku Nuts. More scrubbies. Recovery heart. No, I'm good. Purple rupee. No, thank you. Deku seeds. Also, no, thank you. All right, check the ferry. There he has nothing. Womp, womp, womp. All right. This has nothing. We're on City Way of the Hero. I'm gonna guess that's the strength. Hyrule Field Way of the Hero. That's probably the hook shot. Alright, so this was the strength. This was the Hyrule Field hook. Nothing there. Let's get the hint. And then I think it's time to go child. Shadow Way of the Hero. Okay. There's our serenade. Go check Bombchu Bowling and then Froggies. Because we've got, what, 4 of, no, actually 5 of the songs for frogs. We've got storms to go to the bottom of the well as well. So we're in decent shape. Nothing. Red trail on our shoes. And nothing. All right. To river we go. Now, the only reason that I consider doing this early is just because I feel like when I turn a setting on, it becomes a very big proponent of the first seed. Now that's probably just a recency bias type thing where it's not actually the case, but like you turn on Shop Sanity, there's always something on shops. You turn on Frog Rupee Shuffle, there's always something on frogs, right? Like that's the way it usually feels. So we'll see if that ends up being the case today or not. I don't really have interest in going to domain. actually remember if we've already done those checks or not, honestly. That could have been a seed I played earlier today. Alright, Storm Frogs. What you got? Bombs? Okay. That's an ocarina. Oh, you know what? I never played the song for Impa's cow. Was just sitting here thinking about cows and which ones I might. That's a slingshot. That tells me go spirit. Because now I should be able to get all the way up, assuming there's a key. Or I go straight to shadow. Never mind. Plans have changed. It sounds to me like our hook shot is in a very terrible, or not a hook shot. We already have a hook shot. Our light arrows are in a very terrible place. But we're just gonna hope. I feel like I got that hint earlier too. Ins this. This feels like the seed from the other day, like in many, many ways. I know it's not, because we found things in very different locations. But it's definitely odd. All right. Well, again, it is the third one. This time we can actually clear these, though. A little bit of magic. Why does everything drop so many green rupees in this game? Oh, this could be it right here. Of course not. It's the other one. Oh no. Wait. Wait a second. I've just come to a realization. Market, where we found the Goron Ruby, is Way of the Hero. Spirit, where we found the Kokiri Emerald, is Way of the Hero. Or, sorry, Shadow, where we found the Kokiri Emerald, is Way of the Hero. Inside Ganon's castle, where the Zora Sapphire is Way of the Hero. Which means that Sunsong on Bolero, or not, sorry, we're missing Sunsong and Bolero. Sunsong, really game? Sunsong on Ocarina of Time. Because it can't be Bolero. If all this is Wath for Ocarina of Time song, Sunsong Grave has something that we apparently need. That could end up really gross. All right, we got a key. Means that the silver rupee room might not have one. And we're okay if it doesn't. Because it'd be great if it just had our dungeon reward. It does have a key though, so I'm gonna actually have to get the thing that's there. Hopefully whatever it is, I want to say whatever it is because it's Wath, but we know it's probably just the dungeon reward. Isn't on Bongo. Not because we can't get it, just because I don't want to do that much shadow. Especially 2 seeds in a row where we've been in shadow. I have a kitty meowing at me. Alrighty. Well, this was the room our reward was in last time. Will it be there again this time is the question. It's looking like a small brown chest in the left, so unless it's the invisible one, it's looking like it's not going to be here. Yeah, just a key, so sadly, we're continuing on in shadow. Guess I could probably equip the hover boots, make that a little bit quicker. Ouch. Alrighty, here we go. More checks. That's not how that works. Oh, not that one. Oh, I see a banana. Is this our banana? It is. Alrighty. 6 dungeon rewards. Let's go find out where our lights are. I'm gonna grab this just in case we have to come back into shadow. Alrighty, we know inside Ganon's path or Wath, but I'm probably still gonna just rush Ganon and get info. Because the odds, well, I don't know. I guess this could just be the lights. And in that scenario, I would prefer to just get them first. Well, it's not that one. Water trial says nothing. This says nothing. I don't think even with Bunny Hood I can make this. No, not even close. Now, can I? Okay, I didn't think so. That actually was pretty close. All right, it doesn't seem like I can actually do that. As much as that seemed like it would be kind of a cool trick. You could just let the hook shot fly there and hit it. That would be kind of cool. I feel like that's got to be something that could be done. I just don't know how it would. And then we do have the scrubs left still, so important to remember. Do not forget Ganon's Castle scrubs. They do exist, and they can and will hurt you. All right, nothing there. Wow, are we gonna strike out? There's no way we're gonna strike out here, right? I mean, we've still got the scrubs, as I said, but oh my goodness. All the chests so far have been dead. Oh, see? Scrubs can and will hurt you. Hello, scrubbies. Alright, what you got? Blue rupee. Not you. Roar's Wind. That's not the Wath, but I'll take it. Recovery Heart. Okay, it's the last one? Oh no, it's Light Trial. Oh no. That's really bad. We are 2 strengths away from Light Trial. God, I remove one bad thing and something else just gets even worse. So that... is that a vanilla strength and spirit? Is that what we're looking at here? Come on, spin attack, please. There we go. It's so nice to actually have sword for this. Makes my life so much easier. I have a hammer for the Ganon fight too. Wait, is that it's just brown chest? So yeah, either Light Trial or Shadow Trial 2 is where our Wath is. We'll open it for validation, but it's a piece of heart. We did it. I mean, what? Yeah, you guys don't look all that cool today. All right. Ow. There we go. Climbing up the Ganon's castle. And again, we are looking for a single item. All right, we're gonna place Ferroris here. We're gonna wait for it because I've learned that apparently if you don't wait for it to fully form before you save, apparently it doesn't actually get set, and that is a bad time. All right, where are these light arrows at, Ganon? Where they at? Again? Water temple? Again? You gotta be kidding me. Oh god, why? Why me? Why? Not twice in 1 week. Oh boy. What a world we live in. Twice in 1 week. I have managed to put our go mode item in Water Temple and not have a clear path to boots. Oh well. I didn't want that shield anyway. Alrighty, is there a key here? Oh boy. Ooh, choose. Is there a key here? Yes, there is. Awesome. So we have a chance then, at least, at climbing. We're gonna go ahead and save. That way, if we do get stuck or we don't find anything useful, then I can scum that key back. Oh boy. Yes. Just making sure I saved right. Yes, did do. Wait, actually could use some Deku nuts. That's a boss key, but no small key. Okay. We're gonna need dins. Okay, small key. So spirit's magic locked. But we've not found anything of value yet. I don't know how I ended up on top of the statue, but whatever. All right. Managed to do the trick correctly. I'm a little frustrated. Not a key. That means there has to be a key on adult side. This could just be a strength though, is my concern, and not helping us towards irons. All right, we're gonna save before we use this, but ow. All right, gotta be careful. There we go. Oh boy. Survey says... Oh my god, it's strength. Why? Oh my god. Ugh. That just gets us into the rest of Spirit, though. Feel like I need more hints. Ouch. Where can I go to get some more hints is my question. All right, there's the key we knew was gonna have to be here. All right. Grab our rupees. Oh, is this it? Fire arrows. That would get us Shadow Trial 2 item. Okay, nothing there. The only other place I haven't gotten hints that I can think of is the two Hyrule Castle ones. And then the two grottos you pretty much just never go in. Well, I guess Hyrule Castle 2, and technically I can do Hyrule Castle 3. Yeah. Don't trip and fall there, Link. Alright, well. There's not a whole lot of things left. Okay. Guess I can use fire arrows here. And I probably want bomb bag instead of shoes. Whoa, these are sweet looking fire arrows. All right. Can't actually check the mirror shield chest since we don't know where mirror is. Big. Ruby. Big? Oh, ruby. These are. No, it was just 2 rubies. All right, well, we're down to 2 checks in spirit. I can't believe I've done this twice in a row. All right, that's a key. I mean, we needed a key, I think, but really odd placement for the key. And I'm sure there's someone who understands spirit key logic really, really well that could probably deduce where strength 3 is from the information we have, but that person is not me. Because spirit key logic is a myth. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And this is just a dead chest, so there was nothing else in spirit, but at the same time, there was nothing behind strength 2. So, I'm just gonna go check as many hints as I can. I feel like we're missing a wath. We learned after the last seed that no, in fact, there were more hints than we thought there were. So I'm gonna just hope that one of the couple hint stones that I have not visited will give me some sort of clue as to where iron boots are. Or realistically, even the second scale would be helpful at this point. I can do almost all of the checks in water with a scale. All right, did we read this one? Shadow Way of the Hero, not Horde. You know nothing about Hyrule Castle this seed. Crater Way of the Hero. Okay. We got a song from there, but there's a scrub. That might have been all the info we needed. We head straight for that. It might have actually been fast. It almost guaranteed was faster to do minuet here, I think. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It may have been faster to minuet. Although, I guess there's a couple checks that I can do along the way here. I can check this. I can check the Cow Grotto. I can check the Storm's Grotto. Oh, never mind. I don't have long shot, so I can't. I would need long shot to make use of gold scale. And we don't know where the other hook shot is. Oh, Nocturne was... Oh. Wait, but that's directly hinted, so that can't be the way of the hero. Right? I think that's how that works. Fairly certain that's how that works. I don't know that that's how that works with Ship. I'm fairly certain that's how that works with normal randomizer though. Howie, what you got? Recovery heart. All right. Bye, Howie. I will not let this one beat me twice. Not twice in the same week. Water will not beat me twice in the same week. And then we can take the owl back down and check the what's her face cow. Oh, right. Wait, what did he just say? Oh, well, never mind. That's what we needed. Wow, both the scale and the iron boots. So what the heck is path in cannons? And why is that strength from spirit path? So many questions, so few answers. All right, we're gonna do this. Trying to also make an adjustment to fantasy football real quick before, oh, I have no one who can actually do anything. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I found out that my number one draft pick, in case anyone cares, is out for tonight's game, but I have no players that haven't already played to try to put in for him, so I just lose this week because of that. Alrighty. That is unfortunate. No small. Uh-oh. A lot of lacking on small keys here. Now the good news is logically everything's 5 key locked. So we can kind of like avoid some logical conundrums potentially. That's not a key either. Uh-oh. Things are getting scary. There we go. Wow, only one bomb drop out of that though. All right, this has got to be a small key, right? Uh-oh. Boss key. Well, now we're actually potentially in trouble. Because there's only two... No, I guess there's more checks I can do. Because I have iron boots, I can actually do central pillar without wasting a key. All right, cool. We can go do dragon chest. We know light arrows are here somewhere. Of course, they're going to be the most difficult item to find. Because I think we've seen 3 brown chests already, so that leaves only, well... Actually, wait. Is there 4 items when there's maps and compasses, or does that include maps and compasses? I can't remember exactly how many chests or what when it comes to water. Alrighty. Survey says you're a key, right? It is. All right. Oh boy. All right, let's reset. The only thing I can think of in this seed is that somehow all of this crap leads to long shot logic. And my hope is I'm just going to avoid long shot logic. All right, so we did just save and quit before this, so I'm gonna use these keys to go this way. As long as lights aren't on the boss, I should be able to avoid long shot logic. I can use hovers to break long shot logic for the vanilla boss key chest. It's been a while since I've done the trick, but I'm certain I can do it with a couple tries. Come on. There we go. Cool. Ouch. Alrighty, Dark Link. Oh, interesting. The first half I could see my reflection, but in the second half of the water I cannot. Wait, where are you? Where'd you go, buddy? There we go. And it's a key. If this next chest is a key, that means it is long shot locked or in central pillar. But I think central pillar has to be a key because that would be 4, 5. Yeah, central pillar has to be a key, I think, at this point. Oh, there's a biggie. What are you? You're the light arrows. Let's go. I don't know, and I don't care what the wait. Dang it. I have furores. I don't know, and I don't care what the logic of the seed was at this point, because whatever it was leading me into bad places. And I don't want to do those. Why is my... Oh, God. Why did the furores get erased? I know for certain I waited long enough. There's something weird about Ship and furores. I don't know what it is, though. All right, well... I will have to do some research into why I have so many awkward things with furores every so often. Unless it's just something about the way the saving loads, because there's definitely something weird about like save and quit too. All right, I will be able to get some magic at least before we go in, but water did not beat us this time. We should be able to sub to this seed, thankfully, which means it will get uploaded. And I did not have to forfeit this one due to the lack of information. I feel like with the way the hints are in this, I really just need to, like, once I get to the point where, like, I've got everything, I really just need to start pushing hints more quickly than I do. So we'll see how that goes. We've got what we need. I think cows had something this seed, scrubs had something, frogs had something. Actually, maybe cows didn't. I can't remember. Either way, ooh, those light arrows are pretty. Womp womp. We're gonna wait, and we're gonna wait. There we go. Lots of cutscenes here, but that is okay. All righty, Ganon. We got you. One, two hammers in the butt. 3 hammers in the butt. Okay, it was in the tail, but it looks real awkward what we do. We got our sword. Linkle is on the way to finish off Ganon. And that is the end of Ganon and the end of the seed. I have just managed to roll absolutely crap this week. Hopefully next week will be better. I'm gonna try and get some videos recorded early for next week, due to the fact that I will be going on a trip to TwitchCon next week. So I will be out for that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And so I've got at least 3 videos to try to record before I go on vacation that I may or may not have had to at that point. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.